Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a real talk. If you have a 9-to-5 job and you're watching this and you don't have something you do on the side, but you come home and watch every talk show, movie, or series on Netflix, you're wasting your time. If you have a job and you're broke, there is no reason why you should be coming home at night to watch TV. You should be selling something, creating something, learning a new skill, working on a side hustle. If you're not, then you don't care about having a lot of money. You're just hoping to get lucky. And unfortunately for us, we're not here to play in the realm of luck. So that's why in today's video, the focus is on the magic of doubling your money. You might have heard it from Patrick Bet David. You're only 10 doubles away from 1 million with just $1,000. 2,000, 4,000, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and 1 million. Sounds pretty simple, right? But we know it's not that straightforward. So that's why in today's video, we're going to break down the 5 core principles that have the power to double your money. All right, let's dive right into the first core principle for doubling your money, and it is boosting your income. Now, I know what you're thinking.
That's obvious, Kieran. I know to double my money, I need to boost my income. I've been trying to do this for the last 5 years, blah, 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 blah.
Hold up. Let's pause for a second. You see, there's a fundamental rule about money you need to grasp immediately. It's a game changer. Literally, it's a game. Money is a game. Think about it this way. The great thing about playing any game is that the more you play, the better you get. It's inevitable. If you've never played chess before and you go against someone with, I don't know, 1,000 games under their belt, chances are you're going to be checkmated pretty quickly. But here's the thing, and where it gets interesting about the money game. It's a game you can learn and a game you can master. Now, we live in a world where everyone's looking for instant results. You try something for a little while, and if you're not a millionaire overnight, then you're on to the next big thing or back to binge watching your favorite series on Netflix. So listen, if you're stuck in this phase, then you have an income problem. You need to make more money. To win in this game, you need to go on the offensive, just like any game. The money game takes time, patience, and strategy. So when we talk about boosting your income, it's not just about working harder or longer, it's about playing smarter. It's about understanding the rules, learning new strategies, and making moves that get you ahead. Whether it's a side hustle, upgrading your skills, every action that you make is putting runs on the board. All right, let's get real for a second, because I've got a question to ask you. Would you rather earn $200,000 a year or 75? I can hear an almost unanimous 200,000, but hold on. What if I told you that to earn that $200,000, your expenses are a whopping $230,000 annually, but for the 75K, your expenses are only 50,000. Suddenly the picture shifts, doesn't it? One scenario has you losing $30,000 a year while another has you pocketing 25. It's not about what you make, but it's about what you keep. So here we are, we're diving into the second core principle of doubling your money, and it is slashing those expenses. This is where we switch gears and go on the defensive. I get it. It's easy to think that making more money is the only path to wealth, but if your outflow is outpacing your income, you're running in circles. Reducing expenses isn't about pinching pennies or denying yourself the joys of life. No, it's about being smart and strategic. It's about knowing the difference between what you need and what you want and recognizing where your money is best spent. It's about investing in quality over quantity and understanding the true value of things. We've all been there, right? We think we need the latest gadget, the flashiest car, the trendiest clothes. But at the end of the day, are those things really moving the needle for us? Are they bringing us closer to our financial goals, or are they just fancy distractions? So as we tackle this principle together, remember, it's not about cutting the joy out of your life. It's about cutting out the waste. It's about making sure every dollar you spend is propelling you forward and not holding you back. It's about building a lifestyle that's not just rich in wealth, but rich in meaning. Quick, skip the ad. Quick, skip the ad. All right, kids, settle down before you skip forward. This isn't a sponsor or an ad. If you're enjoying this video, hit the like button to support the mission. Now, let's get back to the video. Did you skip? You skipped, didn't you? Let's lean in and tackle the third core principle that you've got to wrap your head around, and it is the sheer power of investing. Now, I know the word investing might send a shiver down your spine, make you think of complex charts and unpredictable markets, but let's simplify it because we're going to break it down into what I'm calling the core four. This is about understanding where your money's going and the kind of ride that you're in for. So I'll explain. First up, we've got high risk, low reward. Sounds like a pretty bad deal, and it is, so you don't want to be here. Then we've got low risk, low return. This is like your savings account where you get a little bit of interest and your money's just chilling. Next, we hit the sweet spot, and this is low risk, high return. This is where we all want to be, making smart moves without sweating bullets. And finally, there's high risk, high return, and this is like the realm of penny stocks, even crypto. These are big plays. Now, if you're serious about doubling your money with investing, you've got to understand and get friendly with the rule of 72. It's not rocket science, it's basic maths that tells you how long it will take for your investment to double. Divide 72 by the annual return percentage and boom, you've got your timeline. Now, for example, if I'm pulling in a 72% return, then I'm looking at doubling my money in just 1 year. If I make 36% on my money, it will double in 2 years, 24%, 3 years, 18%, 4 years, and we can go all the way down to 6%, which will take 12 years to double. Now, I know what you're thinking, just
tell me where to put my money, Kieran.
But that's not why I'm here. I'm not your financial advisor. In fact, I'm not a financial advisor at all. So if I did give you financial advice, I'd be in a lot of Barney rubble. I'm here to get your mindset right. My job is to equip you with the thinking tools, the mindset that sets you up for success. Doubling your money isn't about chasing the next hot tip. It's about logical, informed decisions. It's about not letting your emotions hijack your strategy. Now let's dive into a topic that's as unavoidable as it is vital. It's almost like Harry Potter shouting out Voldemort, the one that shouldn't be named. I'm talking about taxes. Yes, it is the portion of your income that goes to the government, but here's the vital twist. Understanding and strategically managing your taxes isn't a chore. It's a powerful move in the game of doubling your money. You see, in America, saving on taxes can be sometimes as simple as moving to a different state. If you're living in a state like California compared to a place like Texas, you could be paying an extra 10% or more just for the privilege of residing in the Golden State. That's a significant chunk of your income that could otherwise be fueling your investments. And speaking of investments, so back in 2021, I was hit with a tax bill of almost $90,000. Now, here's the thing about taxes. If you're paying a lot, it's not necessarily a bad sign. It just means you've earned a significant income, which is a good problem to have, I guess. But here's the thing. I wasn't tax savvy about tax strategies, and I definitely wasn't as informed as I should have been. The 90K tax bill that I received in 21 could have legally been reduced, wait for it, to around 1/4 of what I paid. So with the right knowledge and tax plan, and I could have saved $70,000. This is why it is crucial to get educated and to have the right accountant on your side. And that's simply what I didn't have back then. Because of my lack of understanding, not only did I lose out on almost $70,000 that could have stayed in my pocket, but I also missed out on the opportunity cost. That money could have been growing for me. It could have been working, and it could have been multiplying in my investments. Now, let's talk about something that is often overlooked but absolutely critical: your identity. I'm not talking about your name or where you come from. I'm talking about how you see yourself, your worth, and your place in the financial world. Your identity is the driver behind your income, your savings, and ultimately your ability to double your money. Think about it. If you perceive yourself as a $500,000 earner, you're not going to settle for a $60,000 salary. You'll hustle, you'll innovate, and you'll push until your reality matches your identity. It's about setting the bar where you deserve it, not where the world tries to place it. So how do we elevate our identity to match the level of income and savings we aspire to? Well, It starts with your mindset. We need to believe, truly believe, that we are worth more, capable of more. We need to surround ourselves with people who not only believe in our potential, but are living examples of what is possible. Here's where entrepreneurship comes into play. I'm a strong advocate for entrepreneurship because it's not just about making money, it's about crafting an identity. Most of the wealthiest individuals in the world did not start with real estate or any other investment. They started with an idea, a drive, and an entrepreneurial spirit. They saw themselves as creators, innovators, and leaders, and they built their income and savings around that identity. That is the 5 core principles that have the power to double your money. Comment down below if you got value out of this video, and as always, if you want to start a profitable online business but don't know where to begin, there are some awesome resources down in the description below. And there's also one simple way that you can show your support, and that is by smashing the like button and subscribing to support the mission.